What's up everyone, Soldier First Class here, and today's mission, we've got a Final Fantasy VII Remake update as we're going to talk about Part 2, the story, Sephiroth, and some development issues the developers are having right now. So anyway guys, this article comes from The Guardian, and it's actually with Yoshinori Kitase and co-director Naoki Hamaguchi, and they're talking about the problems they're having with development, and they're also talking a little bit about developing Part 1 and some of the characters. So let's go ahead and get into the interview. They were asked, "There has been much speculation about the significance of Cloud's visions of Sephiroth. What can you say about their relationship?" Kitase stated, "In the original game, Sephiroth did not make an appearance in the section of the story told here, but we changed it to have him appear from the start in order to position him playing an important role over the whole of the remake project. Sephiroth plays a major part in the ongoing story for the next game, so I am unable to reveal any information about him here. However, seeing this kind of lively debate between fans on social media gives us huge motivation for the next installment." So I really hope they're not going with this redemption story thing that I think they're going with Sephiroth. I'm not really a big fan of that. It kind of ruins his character a little bit for me, so hopefully the redemption story is nowhere near this. Even though we know it's a sequel, we know it's possible that they might put that in there. Just not a big fan of that idea for his character arc. He was then asked about the ending, and they asked, "Will future installments veer away from the original Final Fantasy VII story?" And this is kind of where I was a little, not really angry, but just a little confused as to what Kitase is saying here, because in the Ultimania, he confirms that the story isn't changing. It's still going to be the same Final Fantasy VII that we know and love. And Nomura was kind of like hinting that things were going to change. And it was kind of one of those deals where, you know, two different people were saying two different things. And so you kind of just chalked it up to maybe they weren't on the same end of the idea spectrum. But Kitase is now saying, "I am not able to tell you the answer to that now. I understand that there's a lot of speculation among the fans. That is what we wanted, and we've really enjoyed seeing these new theories and guesses of what the ending means. We wanted the fans to keep the discussion going on social media and keep their excitement high as we head towards the next game." So I gotta ask, which is it, Kitase? Like, is the game changing? Is it not changing? I mean, with us knowing that it is a confirmed sequel, it's gonna be hard to believe that things aren't going to change. So I tend to believe more on the side of Nomura where things are going to change. But I don't know if Kitase thinks he's doing damage control here or what the case is, but I really wish that they'd be a little bit more open, a little bit more transparent when it comes to like what's going on. And I know they don't want to tip their hand, you know, they don't want to show everything until the last trailer, that is. But I don't know, I just kind of wish they'd clear this up. So they go on to talk about how the pandemic has affected their development, and this is pretty standard across the industry right now. People are working from home. Toys for Bob is making Crash Bandicoot 4 from home. So the problem is that Remake is a game with a lot of moving parts. And with that being the case, it's kind of hard for, you know, Nomura to get on the phone and be like, "Hey, you know, what's going on?" I know there's going to be, like, video chat meetings and stuff like that, but this is a game that's got a lot of stuff moving. And we know that the motion capture actors are already working as Tifa and Cloud anyway. And so we know the game is in full development. They've confirmed that multiple times this year already. So this is going to be interesting to see how this pans out and really how long it takes for this game to come out. So they were asked, how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected the game's release and ongoing development? Kitase stated, "I am pained and saddened to see so many people around the world suffering with the virus and even losing their lives. When we set the release date for the game, nobody could have predicted a global pandemic like this, and the release of the game happening during this unprecedented situation has blindsided us. At this current time, the team are still making the next game via remote working. Our performance will temporarily drop below 100% efficiency because of this, but I do not think there should be a big impact on the long term. I sincerely hope that Final Fantasy VII Remake can provide those who are forced to endure the stress of living under lockdown a moment of relief and enjoyment in these trying times." And I gotta say, I applaud them for still working during this whole thing. I know working from home probably isn't the easiest when you're a game developer. And especially since all the different teams have, you know, different, you know, the art department, the graphic design department, which is similar but different, I guess. The editing team, the people that are working on motion capture, stuff like that. There is a lot of stuff that goes into a game like this, and I just hope it doesn't affect development that much, and I hope we can still get these in a standard amount of time, but I do understand if that doesn't happen. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I know we've been doing a lot of different content lately, and it's been a lot of fun for me. I love doing, just things outside of Final Fantasy, but obviously Final Fantasy is my mainstay. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to omni-slash that like button. Let me know in the comments section below if you're excited for part 2 and when you think we might hear something about it. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to join the ranks of Soldier today. And for all the latest Final Fantasy VII Remake news, rumors, and trailers, I'm Soldier First Class, and I'm on to the next mission. Later, guys.